Hey, it's Finna Commit. I'm back for another Palia tour. I'm here with Maebee. How you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm just kind of doing a little pan around like I normally do. And wow, like you have a very impressive entrance.
Thank you. You also have editor permission, so you can do an overhead if you need.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that here in a bit. Yeah, so Maebee, you're my tour guide. Where are we going?
So we're going to start off in the house, because, you know, house is important. Mi casa es su casa.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
A little Airbnb cozy effect going on.
I like how people have been incorporating the ceiling fans in their designs.
I'm obsessed with them, I'm not going to lie.
I like this spread here too. It's like the moment you walk in, it's just, you know, grab a bite to eat. I feel like I'm on the set of a movie right now.
Aw. Well, if you're hungry, we've got another table over here just for your eating pleasures.
Nice. It's been a lot of fun watching how people have incorporated different wallpapers and designs, and I like this. I like this kitchen. It's very functional. Very functional kitchen.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with wallpapers. I like to try to incorporate as many as I can.
Yeah. Adds lots of variety without, you know, being too like overbearing or anything too.
Or obnoxious. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. So we have, like, you know, the achievement room. Everyone needs a little achievement in their life.
Yeah, absolutely. I mentioned it before, but like it's one of my favorite things about Palia is if you get to a certain point in the game and you get an achievement, you have something that you can display, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I had fun with the display part of it. It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but I eventually got it there.
Now, since you mentioned, I'm totally like looking out for all your different wallpaper combinations, but I like this room too. I don't, you know, I wouldn't necessarily consider green to be like, I don't really have a favorite color, but when I see people use green, I love it. I love it so much. Maybe green is one of my favorite colors lately. But this room is so nice. It's so well decorated. Like you have lots of things on the wall. You have good color coordination. I love the gallery wall here too. And you know how you changed around the ceiling fan colors and stuff. Almost looks like you know, ceiling fans with a little bit of lipstick on it.
Yes.
I also I dig the gyroscope. It's so fun.
I love the new Paltech stuff. I've tried to only incorporate a little bit of it, trying to keep the authenticity of the original design that I had. So it's been fun.
Yeah, it's like Palian fidget toys, you know?
Yeah.
This is really cool too. Yeah. I have not seen too many people do the angles of the bed around this piece here. That's a really nice touch. Kind of like frames it out. You still have it's an interesting shaped thing, you know?
Yes.
But you kind of use it as a bed stand, and that's really neat. Ooh, this is nice. That's kind of cool how you blended those two things together. Lots of people have been experimenting with lighting in Palia, which is always like cool, but you really add a lot of like this becomes a focal point with that light. I could barely see it. Like I spotted it out of nowhere, but yeah, that's really neat.
That was the intent.
Subtle.
Subtle, but in your face.
Yes.
So this is our reading corner over here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Paltech stuff has really been cool, and people kind of incorporating the different, you know, fire elements too, to kind of make it look like a proper stove.
And
Nice.
then we have our wizardry room.
Awesome. I like how, you know, like you said, you mix up the wallpapers, but you also incorporate like you tie the furniture in with the wallpapers, or vice versa, as it were, you know.
Sure. I started off with the room and then I added the wallpaper. I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit backwards.
No, but I mean that's perfectly cool. You know, you had a theme that you kind of had in mind, maybe subconsciously or consciously, and then you're like, this is a wallpaper that goes very well with the elements in this room. Yeah, so that's cool. That's cool.
And then we're into my favorite room, which I affectionately call it Under the Sea. This is my favorite room.
Ooh. I see lots of people use lots of blues with this, but the fact that you tied it in with the green elements, that's a really nice touch. That's a really nice touch. Because, I mean, obviously you see blue everywhere, but the fact that you tied in lots of the green in here, that's cool. That's really cool. Very calming.
Probably why it's one of my favorite rooms, because it is very calming.
Yeah. I'm following you.
Yep. No, we're going to exit out of the house because, you know, unfortunately I did not lead a path to go out. Just kind of had to walk all the way through it again.
No, it's fine.
And we're just going to head off this way.
Ooh. Now this is something that I didn't catch before, but the sight lines along the side of your house, this is really nice. And we're getting into some of the color, the time change. So the lights really stick out a lot more.
So we have 3 paths here, and you know, we have one that just kind of leads it to a nice little picnic area if you just wanted to have something very calming and not so in your face.
Ooh, this is really tranquil. I get the vibe that, you know, in the middle of a forest, somebody kind of set something up and, you know, you got to know. If you know, you know.
Exactly.
That's
you know,
cool.
you know. And then...
really good use of lighting.
Thank you. I love lights. I love lights. I love plants. So we have all my paths lead to one destination at the end of everything. This one here, there will eventually be a koi pond put here.
All right.
But come on in.
Sure. I've said it before. I appreciate house tours where I have to keep my camera low because it really kind of has a cinematic element to it, and these little walkways are really cool to capture. If you're listening, Singularity 6, I want more camera options, please and thank you.
And then we've come into our chopper room.
Chopper room.
A little showcasing of the chopper stuff. I thought it was fun. Didn't really have a cool idea, so I thought this was something fun and different.
It is. It is really fun and different.
So you can see I've been here for at least 2 chopper events, so I've incorporated both of them.
So this must be where we originated from in Palia, you know, 10,000 years ago when we took Sanctuary. Because 10,000 years ago, Arnold Schwarzenegger said, "Get to the chopper."
Get to the chopper.
Maybe that's what he meant.
Okay, so I'm not going to creep up this little path right this way, but you can. Let's go up to see the kitsune.
Oh, yeah. Be very careful to capture the baby. Beautiful framing here. Forgive me in advance. Oh, this is really cool. So that view, the view that I took, and I will include that in the video too. Very, very beautiful, kind of how you frame this all out.
Thank you.
And you kind of made, I like the little touches here. He made a little offering, you know?
Yep.
Little offering things. That's cool.
Well, you got to respect the shrine, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Continue off to the path, down this way. And then if you need a spa day, it's right here for you.
Oh, yeah. Manny and a petty, please.
Someone will be up to do that for you. It won't be me.
I like a good gazebo. Gazebos to me are fascinating spaces in terms of design, because when you first get them, you're just like, wow, this is huge. And they progressively get smaller as you add to them.
Yes. So we're going to head back down this path. We're just kind of going to do a loop through it, not going to the end because we're going to head back. I love this fountain, and I wanted to showcase it off in its own little area.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome.
I clearly like paths.
No.
I like directions.
This is really cool. Very, very cool. I like the paths too. Because it's not just like, you don't just make a tunnel. Like you make it a space of its own.
Yes. And we got a reading nook up here.
Awesome. Very cozy. Very cozy reading nook. Also a fun little thing too, for gazebos is like when you have like a central area like this, you know, it's just like, this is where you go. This is where you stand to get all of the views.
And we're going to go back into this nice little hidden house over here.
Oh, snuck that in there.
Yeah. So we've got our dragon room, which is, you know, chat central, hang out.
Nice.
And we're going to go into our aquarium.
Nice little hot tea area. I'll make sure I get this nice corner over here too. I love how you incorporated like the fountain, the water feature in this. It's a nice touch.
So this is our aquarium area. I'm missing just 3 fish, but I will get them.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. There's always something to do in Palia, you know? Even if you've done anything, you can always just tear it down and do it again.
Then we have our bug room. So if you don't like bugs, this is not the room for you.
Well, I think we all have to deal with some bugs every now and then. I love this. Now, I've seen some rooms where they are just bugs and they are just fish, but when people take that concept and they make it a space of its own, you know, towards like a study area or just a display like you did, it's a really cool thing.
I love displaying you know, capturing them is an achievement in itself. So why not show off what you've captured?
Yeah, absolutely.
All the hard work, man, come on. So we're gonna
absolutely
sneak into our little backyard over here.
Ooh. One thing that I haven't pointed out either, or haven't pointed out yet, is you have really good, like, you mix the vegetation very well, like the flowers and bushes and everything.
It was a lot of fun. I love the creativity that Palia gives us. It's so much fun. This originally started off as a bed and breakfast theme concept, but then I just really took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I love this space. And, you know, this, if you're watching this first, go ahead and like the video if you're enjoying yourself so far, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. But I like, this was like shortly after an update, and this is one of the newer items that we got. And it's been so fascinating to kind of see how people have incorporated that into their builds. And I think you totally nailed it. Like a nice very nice and fancy outdoor area. Like, you could
Thank
just
you.
curl up there with a book on a rainy day.
That was the concept.
Yeah.
Like I said, I tried to incorporate the new Paltech stuff at a very minimalist level, and it was just a lot of fun to see how I could add it in. So we're going into my favorite outdoor area.
Okay. Following you. Oh. Nice. I was like about to go the wrong way, but
That's okay. There is no wrong way.
That's why I have tour guides. Show me where to go.
So here's my favorite. I call it my little, just a cozy area. Have a drink. We've got a bar. We've got the ice machine, so you can have some ice cubes.
Sweet. I like this. I like this a lot.
Little alcove area.
Yeah. That's another thing that's been really cool is like how people have added certain hideaway areas. Like if you're just walking around on your plot, you wouldn't know. You have this little secret areas. That's always really cool.
And then we have our final path, and the final path is just whether you want to go quick way to the aquarium room or you just want to go through the alcove. But this was the original path that I started off with before I expanded out of it.
Wow. That's really neat.
Thank you. And we're back to my little area. Which, like I said, all paths leads to the same area.
It's Q&A time. Where would be the coziest place on your house or plot?
Over here.
First off, I like to kind of take, the first part of Q&A time just to totally gush on the house, because I like how you have mixed up the wallpapers. Every room kind of has its own different theme, and you've kind of found the wallpaper for each room design. Like, you nail colors very well, you nail lighting very well. The paths are just super fun, kind of how you have everything so well lit and enclosed and cozy. And then also like the little spaces that you have, as I was noticing walking around, you would have one of those the dynamic wallpapers in the hallways. So like as you're walking through, it's kind of like you're going into another dimension for a second when you're going in between rooms. And I thought that was really, really cool as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I guess the first question that I would have is, what do you feel is a wallpaper that you're missing? Like, what would be a scene that you would want to have as a wallpaper?
Oh gosh, Haley's done such a great job of capturing all of the themes. I think maybe a space theme that would be fun to incorporate the new Paltech. Would be really interesting to see how you could develop that with a space theme, like some astronomy-esque type stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I would love like a starry night or.
Yes, like, stars and some like star patterns and planets. That would be fun. And it has to be moving because I love my moving wallpaper. Yeah,
absolutely. It's such a fun thing to have in a game, especially the ones that have sort of a parallax effect as you walk past them. That's always really cool too.
Yes.
Yeah. What are like the activities that you enjoy? Let me rephrase that.
In Palia itself?
Yeah, what activities do you enjoy doing in Palia itself, like hunting, fishing, foraging? The reason why I ask that is like when people go and they see these wonderful homes and they're just like, oh my gosh, how do they do that? I think it's kind of fun to I guess illustrate what are the activities that people like to do in Palia, every day.
Right. So I spend a lot of time mining. I like trying to get all of those gems because, as you can see, I'm still missing 2 gems, but that's my new fun activity. I think my highest level, because I spend so much time doing it, is my mining. I'm not a big fishing fan. I'll do it because it's an achievement that I want to accomplish, but mining seems to be my jam.
Nice. Yeah, totally. I can totally see that. I can totally see that. It's it's one of those things that is both rewarding and stress relieving at the same time.
Yes.
It's yeah. Well, thank you so much for having me out for the tour. Like I really appreciated like getting to see all of the different sites and you know, kind of hearing your side of it. I think this is one of the things that make, you know, the house tour special, is like getting to hear your side of it. And
yeah, thank you so much for coming. I'm so stoked that you did.
oh no, absolutely, absolutely. And those of you who are still here, don't forget to like the video, follow me for more Palia tours, and leave a comment. Let me know what you really liked, and you know, what are you taking away from this. And until next time, I will see you all for the next Palia tour.